17 stories and ideas to elevate the trajectory of your life. October 1st, 2024. Save the date. Discover 17 powerful stories and transformative ideas that guide you through overcoming tragedy, navigating obstacles, and finding the inspiration to live your best life. Ignite your inner fire and turn it into fuel with the wisdom and experiences from individuals from all walks of life, each dedicated to elevating the trajectory of your journey. Pre-order our new book at bookstrajectoryglobal.com. Trajectory. Reserve your copy now at no cost and receive a free gift.
Welcome to a brand new experience with innovative voices from all over the world. I would like to invite you all to something that is magical, something that is powerful, and something that is from my heart. This is the Devon Taylor Podcast.
Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of the Devon Taylor Podcast, and I am coming to you in a little different method, or I guess just a different way. We've had a lot of guests on the podcast lately, a lot of different viewpoints, a lot of different stories, and I thought it would be refreshing to have a different perspective on the podcast. Specifically mine. It's been a minute since I've kind of expressed how I feel and how I view the world, and with so much going on, so much division and so much expansion, and everyone's got something going on. I felt like it was necessary for me to step into the ring and take my shot at speaking on a lot of this and getting how I feel out, because I feel like currently we're all going through a deep divine shift. I know I am. My life has been upgraded and transformed in so many ways in such a short amount of time, but it just feels like it's continuing to change. And honestly, it's a little scary. I'm actually coming to you guys in a new phase of my life. I quit my 9-to-5 the other day, and it was not an easy decision to come to. I feel like I was kind of forced into it, because if I didn't quit, they would have tried to fire me, which is shady as all hell, but I made the decision just to leave. I felt like on my spirit, on my body, on my mind, it would just be so much more beneficial for myself just to walk away. I mean, I didn't love the job. I didn't really love the people I worked with. And my management made it pretty clear no one else really cared to work for me or work with me there, which is a sad reality, because you feel like you create these connections with people and that everything is so much more transparent than what it truly is. But in all instances, I've learned something from this, and that's to not be in spaces where you're not wanted. And I could read the writing on the walls. I put in my resignation, and they actually informed me they wanted me to stop working that same day. They were going to pay me out, and until the day that I said that I would resign, but yeah, they pretty much it felt like it was just coming, and it just felt like they knew what they were doing and what they were trying to do. And it's unfortunate, but life goes on. And so here I am in this new chapter of my life, trying to figure it all out again. And I may not have it all figured out, and that's okay. But I know that I will be okay. I know that at the end of the day, I'm a hard worker. I know that I'm smart. I know that I'm capable. And I know that I can make money in a lot of different ways. So it'll just be about getting creative now and finding truly what I was called here to do. Which brings me back to this podcast. How are you guys enjoying it? Are you guys liking the perspectives from the different guests that we've had on? Would you guys like something different? I'd like to know what you guys think. I'd like to know what you guys like. Please, please, please leave a comment if you guys can. But on to the main topic of today's podcast and why I kind of wanted to get on here and talk about retiring the old in our life to welcome the new. With me just, leaving my job and trying to find something new in this lifetime to really just help excel myself and push myself forward. It's coming at a funny time because my mom's retirement from her job where she worked 17 years at Disney is coming up. And we're celebrating it this weekend, and she's got a big party planned, family coming in from all over, and we're going to be going to Disneyland on a few days before the party because they're throwing a little thing for her, I believe, that I'm going to bring the kids to, and I'm going to have video for you guys to check out so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're planning to celebrate her in that way, and she's going to be celebrated in that way. So, with her retirement, I thought it would be so amazing just to get a few questions answered from her, and get her perspective on life and what it feels like to retire after being of service somewhere for so long. I thought I would be of service for so long at Sunlight and saw myself doing it for so long. And when that was not the reality, or when that, changed, it kind of opened my eyes to what retirement means for all of us. What does it mean to retire in our life? What does it mean to you guys? For me personally, retiring means to let go of what is not serving you anymore, and to open your life up to so much more opportunity, growth, love, expansion. It's just an opportunity for us to become more of ourselves. And with that being said, I just wondered, why are we conditioned to retire at such an old age? Like, we are all destined to work 9 to 5 for the rest of our lives until we're 65, until we're 70, until we're 80, whatever age we're supposed to work, and then retire to become more of ourselves?
Are you ready to transform your life with the power of living water? Hi, I'm Devon Taylor, and I want to share an incredible discovery that's changed my life and my family's life: living water. Imagine waking up every morning feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to conquer the day. With living water, it's not just a dream, it's our new reality. We've been sleeping better, eating healthier, and have more energy than ever before. But that's not all. Our secret to this newfound vitality is available to you too. Visit our website at thelivingwatercouple.com and discover how living water can revolutionize your health and wellness. And there's more. Tune into our podcast, available on all streaming platforms and YouTube, where we dive deep into the science and benefits of living water. Hear from experts, satisfied customers, and learn how you can make this life-changing decision for yourself. But don't wait too long. Prices for our water machines and supply are going up in July 2024. Now is the perfect time to invest in your health and well-being. So, head over. Remember, living better starts with living water. Living water, drink, thrive, and live your best life. Visit thelivingwatercouple.com today.
Something about that just feels backwards. Why can't I become more of myself now? Why do I have to retire to do so? And so just asking myself all of these questions as I'm going through this transition and retiring the old self to welcome in this new self of who I'm going to embrace. What does that look like for me? Does that mean owning more of this podcast? Does that mean you guys helping me get to 1 million followers so we can monetize it? What does that mean? What does that mean? So, with that being said, I thought it would be really interesting to interview my mom in kind of like a very casual way, where she doesn't feel like she's being interviewed, but I'm getting her to answer the questions in a very casual way, because I feel like that'll be the only way she'll do it. And at the same time, just get to know my mom a little bit more. And you guys as the audience get to know her a little bit more, me a little bit more, in our conversation, in these videos. And really, I guess just to prepare with me for this next phase, because it's going to be really interesting and scary. I'm kind of scared, but I'm excited. I've never been more excited in my life because I have so much on my plate. You know, I've got the kids, I've got the pets, I've got the home that I've got to take care of, and not having that 9 to 5 is a little worrying. But I think I can step up to the challenge and do what I have to do to make it work. So, I hope you guys are all doing well out there and protecting your energy, because I feel like that's really important right now. And that was a part of the reason why it was so easy for me to just put my 2 weeks notice in. It's because our energy is so much more important than whatever the fuck these people believe should be important for us. I know I'm capable of so much more, and I know I'm going to be looking back on this situation and saying I came out on top, and nobody is going to tell me or make me feel as though I'm not good enough. And in the instance, or in the situation I was in, I was being made to feel like I wasn't good enough. And I'm fucking great. We are all fucking great. No one should tell us what our worth or our value is. And so I just want everyone to feel inspired by this conversation, by this event, by this celebration of love on this episode. because that's really why I started the podcast. I wanted to be able to celebrate the people that I know, the people that are in my life, the people that are impacting generations of the world. I wanted to celebrate that. And with celebrating that, I just feel so honored to have the space that I've created. And to be able to say, I'm putting something out that could positively impact this world. Because not a lot of people are doing that, or not everyone can say that. It's interesting that, like Cat Williams said, and I hate to bring up celebrities or anyone in the limelight because I feel like they're all full of shit. But like Cat Williams said, this is the year of the truth. Like, everyone and anything is being exposed. You can't sit by idle anymore. We're not in those times. And so how comfortable you may feel in your 9 to 5 or in your little home or with your family, like, shit is getting rough. And it's not going to be the same anymore. So I've decided to just step up for myself now versus waiting for shit to hit the fan or for me to get permission from somebody to be my most authentic self. Don't wait to get permission to be your authentic self. You take that permission because you are owed that. We are all owed that. We are all owed that, and we are all owed our time. So I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast. I hope you guys are really getting something from everyone that's been on. But I also hope that you guys are choosing yourself, that you're choosing your path, that you're choosing what's most authentic for you. Because that's how we grow in this lifetime, is when we start to choose our most authentic timeline. And that's where I'm at. No more. No more playing it small. No more playing it safe. No more playing it cool for others. Just be my most authentic self. And that doesn't mean I have to hurt anyone in the process. I kept it very civil with my job and leaving. Very civil. I could have blowed that whole spot up. I made it hard for everyone. But for what? Why? What would I get out of that? How would I be growing in that? I wouldn't be.
Hey guys, it's Icarus here.
And Amelia.
And I'm here to tell you if you'd like to join our brand new adventure. Go to DevonTaylorAuthor.com to learn more.
And check out the cool items like the new bucket hat.
Yeah, and so much more. See you guys there.
But what I can do is I can limit access to myself to the ones that truly do not care for me. And I do not believe in my heart of hearts the people I was working for cared for me. And that's what made it so easy to just leave. And when you guys know, when you can feel that, when you know you're not wanted somewhere, leave. Don't fight it, leave. It may be harder in some situations. Shit, it's hard in my relationship right now. But if you know, I knew in my heart. I could feel it in the conversations that were being had. I could hear it in the excuses that were being made as far as why I was a bad worker or why I was being put on this or why I was being attacked for that. I could feel it. And so I decided it was best for me just to leave. So that's my advice to you guys. Going into this new world, into this new age, into this new timeline, choose yourself. Choose yourself. There's no reason for us to be caught up in bullshit. Choose yourself and just leave. Save yourself the time. Save yourself the worry. You can figure it out. We can figure it out. It may be hard. You may have moments where you want to cry. You may have moments where you want to give up. Shit, I'm having those moments right now. But I'm choosing me. All day, every day. And if it gets hard for a little bit, it gets hard. But guess what? I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop up. I'm going harder. You guys heard it. I'm a survivor. So I'm gonna make it. And so will you. So, without a further ado, I'd like to switch this over to a little interview with my mom. And for you guys to kind of just get to know her a little bit more, see if we can get any insight from her, because she is retiring and she was able to stay at Disney for 17 freaking years. I don't know how she did it, because Lord, it could not have been me. But she did. And now she's retiring and she gets her little money and she gets to sit back and not have to work another day in her life. And I love that for her. I think that's amazing. Black girl magic. But yeah, without a further ado, I'm going to interview her and ask her a few questions while she responds and gives us some great insight. Like, once again, I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast. If you guys are, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to comment, just so that I know who you are, where you're coming from, and why you're showing me some love, so I can show some love right back. But, all right, guys, enjoy the interview. I will see you guys later. Man.
This is Ningram speaking to you, and I command you to go to DevonTaylorAuthor.com right now. You must check the specials. Listen to me. You must check the specials now.
So I'm sitting here with my mom, and I wanted to just kind of get her thoughts on retirement, because she has put her time in at Disney over 17 years, and I thought it would be so interesting for anyone that's working their job now that may need to hear some advice from someone that's been through it. So, Mom, I just wanted you to give anyone, or just kind of tell everyone, how does it feel to be retired now?
It's an excellent feeling. I put in 17 dog years at Disneyland. It is not an easy job to work, because you're dealing with the public, and you're also dealing with the cast members that come from different backgrounds. I would not trade that 17 years for nothing, because Disneyland Corporation was there for me through the pandemic. They showed me that I was important, not just a perm number. My advice to people that have just come into the company, just try to hold your own, keep your business to yourself, and understand that you're getting a paycheck every week. And because of the last contract that we fought for, you're making a decent wage. I pray for all of y'all, but don't quit that job.
And you stayed there for 17 years, and a lot of people have a hard time staying at jobs for years. What was one of the main reasons that held you at Disney for so long, and what made you feel it was important to put in that longevity?
Well, my dad, when I was working 2 jobs, the first 8 years of my life at Disneyland, he told me, whatever you do, don't quit Disneyland, because it had been around for 60 years. The job I was working was a new job, new to this country even, and it only lasted 8 years. And the fact that they pay us every week, you can change your life.
I love that. And then for anyone that's in their job currently, maybe they're at the 2-year, 5-year, 6-year mark. I saw something online the other day where someone was really just exhausted and feeling like throwing in the towel. What advice can you give to them to continue to go and to see it through so that they can get to their retirement point?
Don't throw the towel in, because when I came to Disneyland, I was financially ruined. And because I stayed there and I took advantage of all the programs that the company offered me when I left Disneyland, they gave me big checks, because it's $1 billion company. You can make your future there. Don't be stupid. Stay.
I love it. Thank you, Mom. I'm excited to be at your retirement tomorrow. Are you excited? What's the most thing that you're excited for, being at your retirement party tomorrow and seeing everyone come together for you?
To see my mom see her 80th birthday cake, because I ordered her a little cake. To see all my children, my grandchildren, and my great-grandchildren eating, laughing, talking. To see the people that I love from Disneyland and I love from LA, Long Beach, all around California, all around the Midwest. My first cousin is here. She drives me crazy, but she's here. And I just want everyone to have a good time.
Yeah. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. I'm going to let you go. She's getting a call right now. But yeah, that was our interview. Thank you, Mom. So sitting here reflecting after my mom's retirement event and just kind of interviewing her for a little bit, I am constantly still asking myself, what's next? Not just for her and, this next phase in her life because she's retired, but for me, for humanity, what's next? What are we all aligned to be doing, and what are we all called here to be doing? I feel like that is so important for us all to be figuring out, and for us all to kind of just be tapping into, because we're in such a unique time and such a unique perspective on life is being taken. I feel like we all have an opportunity to make the most out of life and to really just see the fruits from our labor. This podcast has been a joy to do. It has been my heart, it's been my soul. It has been the reason why I'm even looked at in a different way, maybe even not celebrated in some ways. And I know deep down inside, really all I want is to help enlighten people and help them find stories that connect to their heart and help them push through whatever obstacles they may be going through in their life. So my intention is pure. I really want this podcast to help people. That is essentially my goal. And so I'm hoping by seeing the story, watching the clips from the party, and just us having a great time and celebrating my mom for dedicating her service and time to a company. And I'm not saying that's what everyone should do, but I don't think there's anything wrong with celebrating someone's accomplishments. It's just, it feels really special and profound to be doing this. So I hope you guys are enjoying the sections from the party as I'm showing them now. Like I said, I just really wanted to embrace the moment, and I created a video for my mom celebrating her retirement. And I'm so proud of the outcome of the video and what we got as the finished product. And I got pretty good reception, and I'm hoping that just with that and everything that I've done professionally on this channel, I'm hoping to really upgrade this podcast, bring it to the next level, not just with the content that I'm bringing, but the people that are deciding to sit down with me. I feel like the stories that have been told already are just so profound and amazing. I would love for the podcast to continue in that direction, having profound conversations, having profound just stories being told, and for people to find themselves in whatever story, whatever situation you may resonate with. So I'm hoping that I will be able to end this episode with kind of like a reflection with my mom after her retirement, just to get an idea of what she's feeling, what really made her happy about the whole event, what she liked, and how we can all come together even more as we, like I said, grow into this next chapter of our lives. How are you guys finding yourselves in these tough times? How are you guys finding resolve, finding comfort, finding some kind of, I don't know, just je ne sais quoi with the quality of life? How are you staying sane in today's times with so much division going on, with so much chaos all around us? How are you finding your peace? That is my true question. So, like I said, hopefully we can get my mom to do a reflection interview, but that is all I have for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the podcast. If you haven't checked out the previous episodes with a lot of the people that we have had on, I would highly suggest you do that now. We have so many amazing stories that have been told, and I'm just so grateful to host a platform where people can come on and feel comfortable enough to share their stories and shed some light on some tough subjects. So, thank you guys, and I'll see you later. Have a good one. All right, I'm sitting here with Mom. We've had the party. She's gotten to see the video. She got to see all of her friends celebrating her, and we're asking her now, how do you feel, Mom?
I felt excellent. I'm just tired. It was a lot planning that party. Oh my God, it was so much fun. We got so over the top high.
What was your favorite part about the party?
Watching the video and watching my kids on the video, and seeing my daughter who's in the hospital who couldn't come, and just her speech, it brought me to tears.
Yeah, that was pretty emotional for everybody. But I know we all love you, and we all wanted you to feel loved, and we're super happy for you. You worked really hard to get fucking 17 years at Disney.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. Because to be honest with you, I thought I'd get fired in my first year because I wasn't a Disney person. But over the years, it paid for my kids. It helped me raise my family. It made me a wealthy woman. And I'm thankful for Disney for that.
And I'm thankful for you because I feel like not only did you give, like Jessica said in the video, us an example, I just feel like we're all so happy for you, and it was another way for us to connect with our extended family. And I know the kids, one of the biggest things they walked away saying was they just had so much fun. Noah had a lot of fun, Damon had a lot of fun, and they were happy to celebrate you. What do you feel is the next step right now for you in this next phase in your life?
I really don't know. I would like to open up a business, but I have to be cautious because businesses with longevity have closed. So I just have to be cautious about that because this is my money. And so I'm just going to play it by ear.
And what kind of business are you trying to open?
A breakfast lunch restaurant, because there's the only competition I have out here in Paris is Denny's. So I don't know. I'm going to see what happens.
Okay. Well, let's look out for it. Do you have a name for the business yet that you've thought of?
Petey Boy's Grill and Bakery.
All right. Well, everyone, let's look out for Petey Boy's Grill and Bakery and put that out to the universe, because I feel like that is the next phase for my mom, to open up her own business and for her to flourish in that way in this next phase in her life. Because like Sydney said, retirement is not your life being over. This is just the next phase for your life. So, Mom, I'm so happy for you. Yay.
Yay!
You did it. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you.
Today's episode comes to you thanks to our sponsor, Kangen Water. Electrolyte-reduced water is the power of true hydration, manifested in the most advanced Japanese technology that has been in the market for more than 50 years. To drink the best water, shower with a hot spring quality water, and start a new business with the most amazing and profitable compensation plan in the world, visit thelivingwatercouple.com to learn more or get started today.